says, "We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one." I always get inspired by the Vogue and the bag videos, so today we're gonna do it sort of like Vogue style. This purse is a handmade purse from Germany. I got it off Etsy. It's just very large and I can fit a lot of things in it. I'm getting ready to travel to Europe for the holidays, and yeah, I've packed it with all of the wintertime travel necessities, and I wanted to show you guys what's in it. So let's get started. On top, and everyone's sort of like necessity, is my iPhone. It's the iPhone 14. And then I guess next up is a tripod. I usually use it for my camera that I'm filming on or my cell phone. And next up, I guess we'll go with the electronics bag because we'll just have a bunch of stuff in it. So in the electronics bag, I have another sort of like light, very bright. You can like turn it down, turn it up, whatever, and it changes from white to neutral to yellow light. I have a film canister for my film camera, which I'll show you guys. A bunch of like miscellaneous chargers for like all of the gadgets. Nothing really cool in here. I usually carry 2 sets of headphones because one, I love just listening to my wired headphones on planes, but if I need to charge my phone with my portable charger, which I have in here as well, I can't use them both at the same time because they plug into the phone. So when I'm charging my phone, I have to use my AirPods. This is, I think, maybe one of the like the first generations of AirPods. Nothing special, but yeah, I have 2 sets of headphones. And then that's pretty much it. I have batteries, I have mini mics for when I want to film for TikTok. I have a SD card, an extra one for my camera there. And then like this little stylus pencil that like I've had for years. And yeah, you can just like write and tap on your phone with it. It's very old school. I feel like rarely do people use stylus anymore with their phones, but I found it and it was a bit of nostalgia, so I threw it in there. So that's that couch, and I guess we'll go to my other couch because those are the most time-consuming parts when putting together a bag to travel with. So what's in this little cute cloud cushiony pouch from Amazon is first a medicine case. There's some multivitamins, some ibuprofen for headaches, some non-drowsy allergy medicine, and some anti-nausea sort of like medication. So sometimes I get car sick or motion sickness if I'm on a boat. You just never know. What's missing from here is like anti-diarrhea pills, because like sometimes when you're out of the country and you eat different foods, it messes up your stomach, so need that. And lactate tablets, which I am vegan, but when I go out of the country, it's really hard to be vegan, so sometimes I eat vegetarian. And when I eat dairy, it usually messes up my stomach, so I chew one of these before. It's kind of like a running theme, like I need medicine clearly, which is odd. So that's in there, and then just like many other people, in here I have multiple lip products. So usually when I'm traveling, I only put on a balm. This one is from Glossier. It's just the balm.com Universal Solve, and you can put it on your lips, on your cuticles. I usually just use it on my lips. But if I want to reapply a lipstick, I have this like mini size NARS in the shade, I want to say it's Laguna. Yeah, Laguna, and it's sort of like a balm itself, but it's just like a little tint. And then this one, Ami Colé or Ami Cole lip oil in the shade 517. I have that one on today, so I thought I'll throw it in. But usually I don't apply lip colors when I'm traveling on the plane. And then outside of that, I have this L'Occitane French brand hand hands get dry on the plane. So after I wash them or after I apply hand sanitizer, I usually like to apply that. There's so much things in here. Hand sanitizer, there's just sleek. The touched linen hand sanitizers are so sleek and they smell good. I'll spray some. This is the watermelon, wild watermelon scent. So good. It reminds me of something I've smelled before. Can't pinpoint that. Gum is in here. I have Band-Aids just in case I need them for my feet, if I'm in new shoes. I have this Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine perfume. Now when I smelled this like years ago, when it first came out, I was so in love. And I have the full size in it and I love it. One, because it has my name and it has like notes of jasmine in it. And I like to carry a travel one, but I keep it in this box just so it doesn't break, because sometimes they do. And yeah, I have this compact mirror from Prague. I used to work at a hospital in LA and one of my coworkers brought it back from one of her travels. And yeah, I suddenly use it to touch up my makeup or, you know, just look and make sure everything is right. Some floss. I usually like to carry floss picks, but this is what I had, so original style floss. Some Visine Red Eye for hydrating my eyes, because when I travel, for some reason, I usually get like red, kind of like dry eyes, so sometimes I'll apply that. I have a hair clip to clip up my hair, obvious. And then that's pretty much it for this pouch, aside from the last two things, which I carry is these blue light glasses, since usually I'm watching my K-dramas or just television in general on my phone on the flight. And I like to put these on. I look kind of nerdy in them, but they do the job. And lastly, one of my favorite things that I usually travel with, can't kind of travel without them, are my crystals. I have a ton of sort of miniature sized crystals that I keep in my bedroom, and every time I travel I sort of pick out crystals that I feel like I would need or I would want for the trip. So I have 4 in here. I have amethyst, I have petrified wood, I have onyx, and one other silver one. All of them are usually for calming or bringing positive energy or transforming negative energy. So yeah, I packed those, and that's it for my little pouch there. Wow, this video is gonna be so long because I feel like it's a Mary Poppins bag, but honestly, I really do use all of these things when I travel. So the next thing, I guess, is the largest thing, or one of the largest things in my purse, which is a book. I usually travel with fiction books, but this one I wanted to talk about because it's a philosophical quotes book, and it breaks down sort of 14, I think, different infamous philosophers. And I started to read it. As you can see, some things are highlighted and tabbed, but yeah, it has some of my favorite quotes in it, and 2 of them I will share from the philosopher. He's a Chinese philosopher named Confucius, and he says, "We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one." And that's just a reminder that you only get one life and you have to be happy with where you are. My second quote that I usually tell my sister or tell anyone when they're having a bad day or they're interacting with someone that's kind of pissed them off is, "To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it." And that one is basically a quote of forgiveness, in my opinion, and forgetting. So when someone does you wrong, just try to understand it from their perspective and move on with your life, because yeah, if you get stuck on it, it's doing more harm to you than the other person. So I usually carry a book, to say the least. And then, yeah, which this should be in that other pouch there, but there's just disinfecting wipes, Clorox, because I like to wipe down the airplane seats and sort of tray, because yeah, I hate germs and I prefer to feel kind of in a clean surrounding. So I'd use these as soon as I get on the plane. Next thing is my keys, which when I'm traveling and I'm at the airport, they're usually gonna go in my checked bag. because it has my Apple AirTag on it, so I can track my luggage. Hopefully it never gets lost, but you never know. And yeah, keys, pepper spray for protection. Never have too much. And then my film camera. I love taking this when I travel because the film photos just come out better when you're traveling the world, to be quite honest. I used to shoot them a lot when I stayed in California, but ever since I moved back to the East Coast, I don't really shoot it as much, but I am gonna shoot it when I go on vacation. So that's coming with me. And then the last thing that's in the big pouch here is sunglasses, which I am not an avid sunglass wearer. However, I am starting to get into it. So I want to have these for like when I get off the plane. And I just woke up from a red eye and don't have on any makeup. Like, this makes you look fab, as you know. Like, every celebrity on like any what's in my bag videos always take a pair of shades, so I also have a pair of shades. And then in this little pouch is the last couple of things, is my wallet and my passport. So US passport for traveling, necessity. My card holder, which I think I got like years ago from H&M or something like that in California. I have like a $10 bill, which I've been keeping in here and try not to scan. I never carry cash, so it's rare that I have that in there. Yeah, another necessity. And then this cute little coin pouch I got this year from Brandy Melville, and it has these cute little like baby cupids on them. They're adorable. And I usually carry this because I use it for my foreign currency, I guess you could say. This is like a €5 bill, and I have a bunch of like change in here as well, like that are all like foreign currency. And yeah, so it just allows me to carry a lot of like foreign currency in there that I can't fit in my card holder. So that goes in here. And that is what's in my bag. Wow, like I don't know how long we've been going, but this felt like I was talking forever. So I'll save you guys another minute of my voice, but thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you pack for your future travels. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Bye.